now, you probably know that we sold almost everything we owned in the U.S. and bought our 46-foot sailboat Maverick in Guatemala. Since then, we've spent the last few years exploring and falling in love with that enchanting country. We also explored the stunningly beautiful neighboring country of Belize. Now that we're back in Louisiana for a few months and Maverick is in Guatemala, we're making big plans. We're working hard to help our friend Jeff prepare his catamaran Sondog to sail all of us across the Gulf of Mexico and all the way to Guatemala. Woohoo! Then Shane and I will sail Maverick all the way back to Louisiana with a few stops along the way. Out on the water again. Feels so good. Heading out on Jeff's boat, Sondog. This is the boat that we're going to be sailing down to Mexico in a couple of weeks. So it's a little bit of a shakedown sail. Beautiful day. About 70 degrees and sunny. Everything's looking good so far.
You have to subscribe and follow and thumb up and comment.
Yes. Okay, so we just left Madisonville, Louisiana, and we're heading out into Lake Pontchartrain. If you look at a map of Louisiana, it's the big lake just next to New Orleans.
I think it's one of the biggest lakes in the U.S. One of, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll look that up.
But it's really nice in Louisiana, like seeing the swamps. It's really pretty, Louisiana, from the water. From the water. Is it open?
Yeah. Well, maybe not right now, but
We're going to stop in there for dinner and a beer later.
Hey, Jeff, isn't it beer time?
What's that?
Isn't it beer time?
It's beer time.
It's definitely beer time. Oh, yeah.
Ah, thank you, sir.
Second refill or not?
I don't want any refill.
Okay, cool.
So 3.7 knots.
3.7?
3.8. It hit 3.8, and we're pointed pretty close to the wind.
We're really close to the wind. Man, I'm telling you, we're at 40 degrees, probably 35 to 40 degrees. I'm pretty surprised with that.
Yeah. We don't know the wind speed because
Just don't think wind speed.
Because we're hauling ass.
because it ain't working. But what do you think?
It's
6
worth
knots?
$3,000 to find out we're
Yeah.
going at that speed.
He's like, nah.
Yeah.
One of the things I was worried about was going upwind along the coast because I think that's where we're going to have a problem, but I don't see it being a problem at all. I mean, we are moving right along at about 3.5 knots here, and it ain't but about like 5 knots of wind.
Yeah.
And we're pointing right here at freaking.
All right.
This
40
is
degrees.
not the behavior I was told to expect from a catamaran.
No, it's pointing pretty good.
I want to take a minute to shamelessly plug our friend Jeff's Instagram. Not only is he a great guy, a great friend, and an adventurer at heart,
He is an incredibly gifted artist. Here are just a few of his works. Be sure to hop on over to his Instagram and show him some love.
Good morning, everybody. We are T-minus approximately 3 weeks from leaving Louisiana, leaving the United States. And we're back at the marina today in Madisonville, Louisiana, working on a few things on Jeff's boat to get it ready. It's a beautiful day here. We're having a little bit of a warm spell. It's in the 70s, absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. Yeah, today we are gonna mark Jeff's chain so that we know how much chain we have out when we're at anchor. We are working on getting his AIS. Well, it may be running. We just need to test it. Find somebody who can see if they see us on the AIS. And a couple of other little things. We are in the home stretch. So those of you who don't know, we will be sailing from Louisiana across the Gulf of Mexico into Isla Mujeres, Mexico. So we're getting extremely excited. Should be quite the adventure. Who knows what's going to happen? You'll have to stick around to find out.
Don't miss our next video when our 4th crew member Amanda joins us right before we start the adventure.
There she is!
Such a long trip.
Hey! Welcome! I know!
We will deal with the emotional struggle of saying goodbye to our boys for the next several months.
We're still at. Love you, girl.
Bye, Ash!
And we'll cast off the lines and set off across Lake Pontchartrain and down the Mississippi River toward the Gulf of Mexico. Will the boat be able to handle such a big crossing? Did we think of everything that she needed? We know that things are going to break. Things always break. So what big failures are we going to face? We deal with difficult midnight fuel ups in the middle of nowhere, extreme exhaustion, and things get a little weird. So come along and join the adventure.